Where's it gone? Oh, got it. Baby, would you keep me company? Oh my god, where is it? Hello, let me just check the sound real quick. Need to pause it. How am I gonna do this? Okay, cool. Just gonna pause. I can check the sound. Ah, okay. I think it's okay. Ugh, that wants to malfunction. Hello, let me just check the sound real quick. Okay, it is working. Listen, it has been a minute. It has been a minute since I did these streams. I was doing previously, what did I do? I did live a little. Gotta say live 100. I did live a little, which was another 100-day challenge. And after, I'd say really maybe by like day 20-ish, not even that, I think it was like by day 10 I was comfortable. So you would think after only maybe a month break I'd be back on here and still just slide back into it, but I just can't. Like, I'm struggling. The struggle is real. Okay, how do I navigate this? Let me see. Okay, I've got that. Oh, hey, thanks for joining. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream today. um I'm debating on where to keep my microphone, if I'm honest with you, but I'll hold it like this for now. Yeah, I'll hold it like this for now, guys. Okay, okay. Introduce myself. Introduce myself. I don't think I like this light. What do you think? I don't think I'm too big on it. I don't know. I'm just trying to make them point the right direction. I don't know if I like this light. I might change it to a warmer one. Yeah, that's much better. Maybe, I think. Hang on. Yeah. And then let me see how that comes off on here. I don't know. I feel like I was better off without the light at all, actually. But that's neither here nor there. Let's reel it in and focus. So hi, my name is Sylvia and I'm visually impaired and I'm living my best life. I'm taking you guys along with me. This is actually hurting my eyes, so they're going off. I'm here every day for 100 days. This is Live Out Loud, basically, which is an exercise in being bold, taking up space, and just basically embracing the unique parts of you, just how unique you are, what the things that are unique to you. So that's what Live Out Loud is about. Oh my God. Okay, I think that's the best positioning. So yeah, I'm here every day for 100 days. Today is day 3. I can't believe I'm on day 3. It feels like I've barely been on here, but I have. This is day 3. So we celebrate every single day and every little win. And today I really had a quick, what do you call it? Like just some quick unpopular opinions, okay? Just quick, just gonna shoot some unpopular opinions towards you. And yeah, some of them might have you, thinking like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean? Some of them you'll just nod, and some of you just side eye me, and it's fine. But you might also relate. So yeah, I just thought I'd do. Previously, I would say like in Live a Little, I was doing Sunday blind trivia on Sundays, but I thought, I don't know, let's try something a bit different. So I'm gonna be doing unpopular opinions today. I've got my notes here just so I can stay on track. I've got some polls as well that I'm going to put in the chat, not in the chat, some polls basically I'm going to put on there. And so, yeah, you can kind of vote and share your opinion, or you can just write your opinion in the chat, which would be great too. So, yeah, let's get started. Let's get started. I think I have faffed about enough already as it is. Like, that's enough. um, so, number one, I've got, just bear with me whilst I try to read this. Um, yes, number one, I've got confidence doesn't come from visibility, it comes from being unapologetically yourself, even when no one's watching. Um, so, yeah, like being confident is not about people seeing you that you're confident. It's not about other people noticing that you're confident and telling you. Like real confidence is honestly, it comes from within you. It's like a lot of inner work. It's like a lot of you building yourself up from within, because other people can't make you confident, because then that means they can take it away from you the same way they gave it to you. One person or two people will come and say something and tear you right down. So to be confident, it needs to come from within you. And so it doesn't come from being seen everywhere, being seen to be confident. It comes from you building yourself up. And that's what I think about confidence, and just being unapologetically yourself. Like, don't, I think it's a British thing, like, oh, sorry, oh, sorry, oh, sorry, oh. I actually saw a video on TikTok. Was it on TikTok? Maybe actually saw it on Instagram, but it was basically about how we just love saying sorry. Like it's such a sorry, but oh, I'm so sorry. But really, it was about how when you bump into somebody and you both walk in the same direction. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, they literally made it into a song, and it was so funny. And I was like, so true. Like especially me with my blind self. Like I do the oh sorry, oh sorry, oh sorry, oh sorry. I do that so much. I do. Except for when I have my cane out. When I have my cane out, it's not that bad. I don't think. But also probably because they can see, oh, this one cannot see us to play the oh sorry pavement sidestep game. So probably that probably helps. But yeah, so yeah, being confident, as I was saying, is something you build yourself, and it's not something that you need to be seen doing. It's not something that people need to see that you are. It's something that you just are, because you just are, because you're unapologetically you, right? Um, so yeah, I don't know, like what's one thing, maybe as I keep going, maybe tell me what's one thing you do just for you, because obviously being confident and building yourself up is actually for you. So what's one thing you do that is just for you? I want to put this poll in the chat actually. Let me see which poll I want to do. Do I want to do this one? Let me see what the next one is. Ah! Accidentally typed. Honestly. Mm, yeah, let's put the poll, because I've got two more unpopular opinions to share and they won't have a poll. So I'm just going to put the poll in, and please do vote. Hey, Lady Lyrics, how are you? Thanks for joining the stream today. I'm on so late. I actually meant to come on here probably at like 11 o'clock in the morning. In the morning. Sorry, excuse me. I feel like I'm getting sniffles. I'm sorry. That's the beauty of not wearing makeup. It's just so easy to I just talked about not saying sorry every 2 seconds, didn't I? But yeah, I'm just getting sniffles, and it's so much easier, and I have no makeup, and I can just like quickly sort out that whole situation and then keep moving. But yeah, I was meant to come on here like today at 11 a.m. and then it was 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m. The day just went like 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. And now it's midnight. So I'm finally here. But yeah, let me put the poll, go ahead and put the poll in the chat. In the meantime, maybe you can tell me what's one thing you do just for you. So I just said that the first unpopular opinion, in case you missed it, is confidence doesn't come from visibility. It comes from being unapologetically yourself, even when no one's watching. So you just be you, whether or not people know, whether or not other people are aware of it, whether or not somebody's watching, whether or not, you know, everybody must to know that you're confident because they don't. So yeah, what's one thing you do just for you? And the poll is gonna be, where do you feel the most confident? You guys, I was about to drop you. I was about to drop you. Let's see if I can type this one without using the typing with my hands. Let me see.
Camp. H E R E. Where? D O do. Y U F E E. Feel. T T two.
Did I type 2 T's? I did, you know. Did I delete it? Oh, okay, maybe I deleted it.
O S T. Most.
Confident. There, we typed that one by speaking. So how does a blind people use their phone? You've just seen. You've seen two things that I do. I type with the screen and it reads out to me what I'm typing, or I type by speaking. So you've seen two ways that I use the phone. And you're about to see the third one actually. This is the third way that I use the phone. It's magnified, in case you're wondering what it is I'm showing you. And it's not magnified, sorry, it's got large font. I've got very large font on the bit that I'm using, and it's on, what do you call this thing? Dark mode. It's on dark mode. If it was any other way, I wouldn't be able to see it. And full transparency, today, guys, my eye is aching so bad, and that was why it took
Camp.
me
N in
it took me
F O
ages to get
O
round to
N
jumping on
T.
this
Front.
live. Like, I was hoping that the pain would go away. It's like sometimes I forget that I have my eye condition. It's not just an eye condition. Like, it's not just like, oh, I can't see, full stop. It's an actual condition, like, that physically feels pain every now and then. And today is the now and the then. So I'm in so much pain today, but I was like, when you make a commitment, you have to follow through. So I'm on here in, what did I type in so far?
O F
I'm
of
never going to get around to finishing this poll if I don't say it. People. Next. Come on, go on the next one. Thank you. Alone and grounded. Alone and grounded. This is a problem. It doesn't let me have more options. So wait, is it going to let me? Let me see. Zoom. Oh, I can add an option. Hold up. I stand corrected. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hang on. We're learning this live streaming thing together. Still figuring it out. When I speak my truth. And then the final option. Oh gosh. Still figuring it out. Job done! I did it! Honestly, I celebrate every little thing. Like, I'm sorry. That's just me. Hi there. Hi. Let me make this zoom more when I want to look at the screen. That's not enough zoom for me. There we go. That's much better. Okay, so hi. Hi. Is your name Zama or Zana? Your name is Zana. Sorry. Hi, Zana. How you doing? Zana Productions. Um. Hey, Stephen. How you doing? That's it. Oh, thank you so much, you guys, for voting. You're actually voting in the poll. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to check the results of the poll in a second, and I'm going to move on to the next unpopular opinion, right? So the next one is you don't have to niche down to grow, you are the niche. So this is basically about, because if you know me, if you've been around here, and hi if you're new, by the way, one of the things I talk about a lot is my content creation journey. And what I initially really struggled with is niching down and finding a niche and like sticking to it, because I am a human with so many interests. So many interests, and it's like I don't know if any of them goes deep enough for me to like literally only ever want to do that every time I switch on a camera. So I just basically, I feel like eventually I was like, you know what? I don't need to niche down. I don't need to do what everyone is doing in one topic only, if you see what I mean. I don't need to do this one thing only, because I'm not a monolith. I'm a multifaceted human being, and that is exactly even one of the biggest reasons that I do content as well, is to kind of show the spectrum, right? The all the facets, like how a person can be a disabled person, a blind person, a mom, someone who works, someone who volunteers, someone who does this and does that, all the things that I do basically, which I'll talk about more as you get to know me. But do you know what I mean? Like part of what I do is literally about that. So for me to like niche down and only ever do my makeup for you guys, for example, and listen, I'm no expert at makeup. I love doing makeup, but I'm no expert. So if I was to only ever do my makeup, which was something I was really, really considering, it's like, no, no. Let's do more. Like I want to do a little bit this, a little bit that, a little bit this, a little bit that. And so I know it's harder to kind of grow, especially as a content creator on a specific platform or really across all of them, by doing a little bit of everything, because the computers allegedly, or so I heard, read the one thing you do. And if you're doing a bit of everything, then it just kind of it doesn't really know how to find your people, is what I think. So is what I've heard rather. But I have chosen to kind of stay true to who I am and stay true to who I am. Yeah, 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 to who I am, and like the purpose of what I do, and that's just I'll just be me. It's fine. It might take me a little bit longer, a lot longer. But I think it's really important to kind of to remember why you're doing something and stick to it, and just it helps. It helps if you remember why you're doing something. It gives you more what's the word? Like more, not incentive. Oh my gosh, not courage. There's a word in there. You know what I mean? Okay. It makes you want to do it more. That's essentially it. Listen, it's past midnight. My eye is aching like crazy. Like crazy. Like I can barely open this eye, by the way. This one's already like that. So painful. I've had to turn off my little lights. I've got some little lights here, but I can't use them. The pain is real. So we'll just do with the light behind me to set the vibes. But yeah, so I don't know, like have you ever been told to kind of to stay in your lane? Is it something you've heard before in whatever you might be doing? It could be a career, it could be in school, it could be in a sport, it could be just an interest, a passion. Do you know what I mean? Like, have you ever been sort of told, no, you need to stay here and do this because this is what you're supposed to do? Like, stay in your lane. If you have, then let me know in the chat. Say yes, drop a yes. Tell me, what it was maybe, and I'm gonna read it out loud pretty soon. I'm gonna check in with the chat pretty soon. But oh, the kids are good. The kids are good. Oh, thank you. Drive. That yes, drive. That's it. um, and thank you, Steven. Stream looks great. Thank you. Thank you. We're just gonna have to make it work with less light because my eye can't take it today. But it's drive, that's it. It gives you the drive to sort of do something when you focus on your purpose. Okay, sure. Purpose. So yeah, just let me know. Have you ever been told to stay in your lane because you shouldn't? And I hope you didn't listen to that. I literally don't believe in doing just the one thing because I don't know, because you feel like that's how everybody else is doing it, and so that's what's going to work for you. And that also works, or is the case with this, Live Out Loud series and Live a Little before, and just everything I've been doing ever since I started Live a Little. Everything else I've done after that has been me sticking to my purpose and doing things how they work for me, and just remembering why I'm here and what I'm doing and who I am and all of that, and just to kind of not get, because sometimes I get carried away. And for me, when I get carried away, I don't actually do that thing where you niche down and do the one thing. What I do is I step back. I step back and I just don't do it. It's like, well, if I have to do it like this, then I'm not doing it. It's fine. I'm good. So I have to keep remembering why I'm here and what I'm doing and keep going, that sort of thing. But yeah, so hang on, let me just see this. Okay, stream looks great. Okay, I did see everything. I was gonna say just type in that I am the niche if you are sort of building your own lane, but maybe this is something we'll talk about a bit more later. Like, I feel like this deserves a whole conversation rather than just quick fire, me throwing unpopular opinions at you guys. So let's just, swiftly move on to the next one. Let me see. This one has a poll. So what we'll do is we'll read the poll for the last one. Zoom in. Honestly, you guys, I actually need someone to be behind the scenes. I need someone to be behind the scenes and like do the production. I need production crew. So with the results of the poll, I'm just going to end that poll. And the results are, hold on, why are they not showing? Okay, there they are. Poll complete. Where do you feel the most comfortable? Alone and grounded, and when I speak the truth, speak my truth rather. Do you know what? I am a little bit of A, B, and D. In front of people, no. I don't know. And I really admire those people who feel the most confident in front of people, but that's just not me. I'm an introvert and I stand in front of people a lot. And what I'm doing now, I speak in front of people a lot, but it's like, it's not where I'm the most confident. It's not. But when I'm alone and grounded, I'm with you if you voted that, because that's when I can think and organize my thoughts and give myself a pep talk, that sort of thing. And then also when I speak my truth. So do you know what? I've got a combination. I'm in front of people, but I'm speaking my truth. So that gives me confidence. Like, I feel cool. I feel happy. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing I'm doing it. But yeah, when I speak my truth, definitely for whoever voted for that, because it's so definitely true for me as well. Um, Yeah, it would, yeah, if I had a mantra, that would help a ton. It would move things along a lot faster, I would say. But what I'm gonna try is maybe I'll try and learn how to use a streaming service like StreamYard or something. Um, so I don't think anyone's ever told me not to do something, mainly because I was the sidekick. If you was the sidekick, so you just what, followed along? Or you just were like, yeah, let's do it. You're that person. Are you the hype man? Is that what you mean by the sidekick? Or you're the hype man? You're like, yeah, let's do it. Because that's good too. That's good too. The next unpopular opinion, I'm just gonna put it up in the poll. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm gonna try and learn how to use a streaming service because um let's see. Okay, so I need to type that in. Ah, come on, select the typing area. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna type it by speaking, so give me just a second. Oh gosh. Which one are you reclaiming? Style. Can you hear the beep, by the way, when it's beeping to let me know that I can speak? Joy. Add one more as well. Uh, boldness. All of the above. What number are we on? Let's see. We are on number. We're on number 3. I've got 10. Maybe we do 5 today. Because these streams, I talk a lot, by the way. I talk a lot. So these streams are meant to be like 20 to 30 minutes. That's what I'd planned because I thought it would be easier for everyone and just quicker for everyone. So especially if you're playback crew as well, like watching back a 1 hour stream or listening, because I do listen to a lot of live streams, 1 hour, 2 hours, podcasts sort of thing. But here's the thing, I don't really watch YouTube like that. I listen. So I'd put it on and then go off and do my dishes or cleaning or whatever else I'm doing, folding the laundry, whatever it is I'm doing, I'll put the video on and then put it to the side with the speaker, like connect to the speaker, and then that's it. I'm good. I'll just listen to the videos I got, but not before liking. I like the video first. Like I'm a creature of habit. I like the video first because I know I'm gonna like this already. Because if I'm listening to it, then it's a person I'm already, supporting. But yeah, anyway, oh my God. Opinion number 3. Please like the video. Um, opinion number 3. Disability isn't the opposite of beauty, fashion, or fun. It's part of it. So I think this is something I had to kind of really adjust and adapt. And by the way, this is such a tangent, but I was watching something which, as soon as we get off this live, I'm literally gonna make a reaction video to. I know at 1 a.m. is fine, it's fine. Um, I was watching Kenny JD. If you guys know Kenny JD here on YouTube, she does really, really good reviews. She's one of those people I just put the video on and then I go about my business. She does really good like TV and movie reviews. And honestly, I listen to her reviews for her because a lot of the stuff she talks about, I learn it from her, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not going to go and watch the movie or show or whatever it is. I'll just listen to her review and move on. Enjoy that. No, but so I was listening to her earlier and she watched something on Passion Flicks, which again I didn't even know existed. Learned today. And it's basically, I don't know, a platform that does a lot of romance stuff. Long story short, there was a character in there who was blind. Somewhere along the way, they introduced a blind character, and she was female. And I think she was older, maybe. I think she was not older, but like, let's say middle aged. She was middle aged because I'm not even that far from middle aged people at this point. I need to stop calling people older. I'm auntie, as it is. I'm auntie. So, but but sorry, get to the point. There was a blind character, and I was so excited because she was introduced as a love interest. It wasn't like someone, oh, let's feel sorry for her. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's how. I don't know how they portrayed her, but the way Kenny talked about her though was really good. She was like, "Oh my gosh, I really loved this storyline." Da, da, da. Anyway, point is, she was a love interest, and I was like, "Yes, okay, yes, don't introduce, disabled characters to be just the sidekick, the side person on the side, just to be the um just a person, a character, side character, you know, and they never do anything or say anything or have any significant storylines or lines to say, right? I was so happy. I was like, wow, beautiful. She's like, okay, she's not the main character, but she's one of the story arcs of a person who is not even a main character. This is the point. I'm saying, wow. Because a person who's not even a main character was given another story arc with a person who's not a main character, and the person happened to be blind. Long story short, anyway, I was excited, but my excited was soon taken away and brought all the way back down because guess what? For this to be a happy ending, this lady had to be cured from her blindness. Why? Like, for this to be a good story, why couldn't it have just been like, yeah, she's like this and she got her romance and it's a happy ending, everyone's happy, all's happy? Like, why did it have to be like, oh, and guess what? Tie everything up nicely in a nice, neat little bow, make this lady not blind anymore because it's so, so sad that she is blind. Really? But I'll be doing a reaction to that really soon. But yeah, I was just saying, opinion number 3 is disability isn't the opposite of beauty, fashion, or fun. It's part of it. Right? So if you're disabled, you can have fun. You are beautiful. You are fashions. You are fashions. Okay? If you're disabled, yes, if I'm disabled, because I'm disabled, I am. But you know what I mean. Like a person who's disabled, including me, because I'm them, um, can have fun, can be beautiful, can do fashions, and we are part of it. Part of it. Like even another example I thought of actually is that last year, if you guys know the blind content creator Lucy Edwards, she was on for the first time ever. She was like, which fashion week? Was it Paris? Anyway, fashion week, one of the fashion weeks, and she was with her guide dog, and there was a guide dog on the fashion week, whatever runway for the first time ever, and I'm like, really, guys, it's 2024. Why has why is it only just now happening? But at the same time, I was excited, like, oh, wow, that's so cool, but also really. But anyway, it's really nice to see. It's really nice to see that things are changing slowly as it may be, as overdue as it may be. Things are slowly changing to include us in beauty, fashion, and I don't know, media, all of those good things. And so we're seeing more and more examples of people who are like us, of the whole world, I would say, really, because we're existing in this world. So we're seeing a more accurate representation of like the world altogether as it is. So yeah, yeah. So yeah. Let's see. Let's just. Do I need to end the poll? Let me see if the next one has a poll. Yeah, I do. I do got a poll for the next one. I do got a poll. Um. Yeah. Let's see. The risk of judgment always makes me put less effort, and that's why I work better in smaller groups or alone. You know what? I'm with you on that, Stephen. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Yeah, like there's less, it feels like it's less risky, right? Like you feel more comfortable in smaller groups. And for me, well, yeah, I definitely feel comfortable in smaller groups. But here's the kicker. For me, it needs to be also the small group that I know. The people need to be people that I know. I could be in a small group, um, and it's people that I know, well, maybe one or two people that I know, and then maybe two of them are strangers. And I promise you, I will not talk. I will just silence, silencio is what you get from me. It's tricky. It's a tricky It's a tricky balance. Is this camera like this way or this way? What's the word? Is it upright properly? I feel like I sit up and things are, not straight and everything, but like how am I meant to know? I don't know. So I haven't figured out how to make that work properly. But yeah, let's end this poll. How'd you end it? Just tap over there. Okay. Um Zana said same. I think you're talking about listening. Have you listened to Invisibilia? It's a NPR podcast. No, I haven't. Oh, I haven't. Okay, let me write that down. Is that on YouTube? Can I find that on YouTube? Let me just write that down. Invisibilia. Just so I can hear what I'm typing. Podcast. Not invisibility, invisibilia. Okay. So I'm gonna look that up. Thank you so much. I'll put the mic away, but I know you can hear me even when it's over there, but it's just less clear. Um, let's see. Where's the opinion gone that I was on? I was on opinion 3. Can you believe it? Lord, I really do talk a lot, and I've been on here for how long? Already 36 minutes. Oh, view my life, you guys. Thank you so much for actually staying on for the journey and staying along for the ride. So most of you, 66% of you are reclaiming your joy, yeah, and 33% all of the above. So the choices were joy, style, boldness, and all of the above. And for me, it is all of the above. I wish I could vote in my own. Can I vote in my own polls? I wonder if I can. We'll find out on the next one. So for me, I'm reclaiming all of it, just finding joy in the everyday mundane things, right? Every teeny tiny little thing every day. I'm just trying to find joy in it. Boldness with how I pursue my passions and how I do everything and how I present myself and how I do things that I say I'm gonna do. So boldness with that. And then what was the other one? Was it style? Yeah, with style. So if you have seen any of my shorts recently, you would have noticed maybe that I'm doing a bit more of the fashion content because I don't know, like I really thought that nobody wants to see that. I don't have like a huge I have a wardrobe. I have loads of clothes actually. Let me not say I have loads of clothes, but I really only wear maybe like 10 of them. I maybe only wear like 10 of them if I'm honest with you. Like, and it goes winter, summer wardrobe, right? So my winter wardrobe will be maybe only 10 things. My summer wardrobe, I'll like rotate it and I'll maybe wear only about 10. 10 is an understatement. Like it's probably a little bit more, but do you know what I mean? Like I'll have the same regular pieces. And so I decided to just start making content with my regular pieces that I wear because let's normalize that, please. Because there are very few people out there who actually where I don't know all these extremely if you do, wow, love it for you, by the way. But it's very few people out there who actually wear all these fully styled outfits, head to toe, maybe matching, maybe I don't know, like designed outfits. I don't know what to call it, man. You know those outfits, right? You know the outfits that are outfitting, those outfits. Not everybody does that, and like we need to just normalize um when you wear your everyday outfits. There's days when you dress up, when I dress up, right? And I'll show those too, but I'm just not going to stick to only showing the days that I dress up. Like that's why I started doing more of the everyday um outfit content because outfits of the day is literally the outfit that I wore that day, and so that's different for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's going to be like, these spectacular things. And yeah, yeah. So my style, what I'm reclaiming about my style is just wearing whatever I'm comfortable in. And that's okay. That's fine. I keep almost dropping you guys because I keep forgetting that this tripod has, can you hear that? The lights on the sides. And so when I reach for the phone, I keep bumping into the lights. Yeah, so anyway, let's move on to the next unpopular opinion, but not before checking in with the chat. Um, okay, it's upright. Thank you. It might be on Spotify. Okay, so I'm gonna search. I use Spotify and YouTube. I have Apple Music, but I think Apple has Apple Podcasts or something, so I don't even have that. Um, but yeah, I'll check. I use Spotify for my podcast. There's no big reason why, to be fair. There's no really big reason. Like you can see, I've got an Android phone here, and on you guys are on my Apple phone. You're on my iPhone. You guys are on my iPhone. So I have best of both worlds, really and truly. But I really, really enjoy the accessibility on the iPhone. If I'm honest with you, that's why it's the one that I choose to use for my streams and a lot of the videos that I do. Opinion four. Ooh, this is a good one, and I kind of got ahead of myself, didn't I? Opinion four. Just tap on the screen. Which rule needs to go? Dress your age. No white after Labor Day. And oh, it's gone off. Blind people can't be stylish. Did it add to it? Oh my gosh. Ooh. This is the problem with using the voice speech to text feature, because it types everything. If I talk to myself a lot. So if I end up mumbling something to myself, it ends up being part of it, which is really annoying. So I'm going to start over again with option 2, which was no white after Labor Day. Blind people can't be stylish. Did I make another one? Did I? Yeah, I did. And the final one is don't mix prints. So the next unpopular opinion is about fashion. Because if you know, I wrote all my essays in college using speech to text. What? What? You know, I think it takes practice. I think that's, yeah, it takes practice. And then here's the thing with me, like, I really think I am a visual learner or a visual creator. I don't know how else to explain it, right? But if I physically do the act of writing something, I'm going to arrange my thoughts better than if I was to speak it out loud, and I'm more likely to, because I'll write or type. I don't write anymore. I'm saying write. Write is when I used to write. Now I type. I will type and I'll talk to myself. I'll talk to, do you know what? I actually read somewhere that that's like one of the biggest things that autistic people do, like this self-talk, but that's another tangent. Um, Not everyone, like obviously everyone talks to themselves, and it doesn't have to be a trait or a sign or symptom of autism, but it's Autism Awareness Month, so I actually want to talk a little bit more about that, but not today, not today. Um, but yeah, like I'll talk to myself and figure out what I'm gonna type next and maybe delete it. I don't know. Like I find it easier if I talk to myself in my brain and then type the thing rather than me speaking the things out loud. Like I can organize what I'm thinking or what I want to say better. Do you know what I mean? So let's say, for example, if this wasn't me speaking, it would have definitely been a lot more eloquent. If I was typing everything I'm saying. 100%. But yeah, like that's really amazing that you did all of your essays with speech to text. Yeah, I find it, I really struggle to be eloquent when speaking, and you might find it really funny because I'm a public speaker who does public speaking. But my biggest thing is just me being myself. Like, I focus on being me. It's not about perfection. It's not about I perfectly get my words out. It's about me and the people listening, connecting. So yeah, yeah. But anyway, the next unpopular opinion is fashion roles are just marketing traps. Um Fashion rules are just marketing traps. And I just talked about how I have a gazillion clothes and I wear 10 of them for each season, or less than 10 really. Like, you'll see me in the same, like this t-shirt, especially in the like at this point, I think what do you call it? A clothing brand needs to sponsor me for these live streams. And maybe I'll continue. It'll be like a 365-day live stream. But like, I tend to wear the same things if I like how it fits, if I like how it feels. And I find it so much easier if I remove the admin of what am I going to wear? And I have to stand in front of my wardrobe thing because I can't see my wardrobe. I can't see everything in my wardrobe. It's first of all, I've got to do a lot of touching and then literally close my eyes and imagine, okay, so there are these items in there. What might I want to wear? And if that's combined with this, what might it look like? And it might take me, what, an hour, if not longer. And then once I do that, then it's like I have to ask somebody who has eyesight, like, hey, these are the options. What do you think? Is this matching this color? Are these colors actually going? Does this make sense? Is this green like I think it is? Or it's like bluish? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many questions and things that planning an outfit just gets so detailed, and like it gets you bogged down in the detail, and it's like it's all marketing. Literally, if you want to wear something sparkly at 9 a.m., do that. If you want to shimmer and shine and sparkle and it's 9 a.m. on a Tuesday, do that. Because who said that you have to wear that in the evening? Who said things that sparkle have to be worn in the evening? Who said, like in the chat, you shouldn't wear white after Labor Day? Like, I wear white all year round, by the way, like anytime I feel like. And it's one of my favorite go-to colors because, yep, you guessed it, monochrome. So black or white, monochrome. There's nothing there to think about in terms of matching, right? So I prefer black or like usually black. I prefer to wear all black, but you wouldn't guess, because the streams, I usually do my streams at home, and my loungewear is all over the place in terms of colors, all over the place. And so I think, yeah, especially for this 100-day live stream, one of the things I'm looking to do is to have a set of outfits that I'm going to be wearing, and nobody can tell you that you can't wear your clothes every day. Okay, they need to be washed, not every day, like wash them. But but if you want to wear this t-shirt 10,000 times, if you want to wear this dress today to dinner, and then you wear it again in 2 weeks to another dinner because it's your dress and you love it. If you want to wear these shoes today and tomorrow and the day after, it's fine. Wear your clothes. It's your clothes. Like, fashion, a lot of these fashion rules are marketing traps. It's marketing to keep you buying more and more and more things. And I love buying and having things, but sometimes you just have to like set yourself free, release yourself from those rules so you can just be like happier and like do the rules when you want to, if you see what I mean. If you're comfortable doing the rules, then do that, but don't like restrict yourself. Just set yourself free and do what you want. Live free, live out loud. But yeah, let me see. Do I have a poll for the next one? I love it when I'm organized. I actually put my notes down and everything. I love when I'm organized. I'm a Virgo, by the way, and I don't know what that means, but all I know is that it means I love being organized. So um Let's see. Zana says, I like a lot of styles, but I dress my age even if I'm near the young side. Um, that's the thing. It's if you want to dress your age, whatever that means. I don't know what that means, you know. If you want to dress what is quote unquote your age, then 100% go for it. Like if you feel comfy, you feel free. But let's say if you are, I don't know, a 15-year-old, right? If you're a teen, like I'm trying to think of myself as a teenager, like when I was a teenager, maybe not, let's do early 20s. Okay, if let's say you are 20, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, like up to 25, let's say you're in that age group, and nowadays people like to wear those really baggy things. Like the jeans are loose and they hang all the way down here. I feel like that hasn't changed much actually. That used to be really a thing, but then there was a while there in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, when we had the skinny jeans and they were all high rise and all of that. Anyway, long story. Let me stick to my point. Let's say you're, in that age group and everyone's wearing all those baggy things, but you don't want to wear that. You want to wear a nice pleat skirt, which is long, all the way past the knees, and a blouse. That's what you want to wear. Go for it. If you are again in that age group and all of your peers are wearing those baggy jeans, um, and what do people wear? Do they wear loose t-shirts with the baggy jeans? And then I think like there's some shoes that you don't wear. Listen, I don't know. The big red shoes when they're in fashion, right? If you want to wear that, then wear that. Only if you're comfortable. But let's say one day you just want to wear a suit. You just want to wear a nice suit with a little waistcoat and a vest. And yes, you might look like your grandpa, and that's okay. That's fine with a hat thing. Not not the round one, but like the cap, the cap they had in the 1950s, that sort of thing. That one. Like just picture those outfits from the 1950s. That's what I'm trying to describe. Anyway. But if that's what you want to wear, then wear that. Do you know what I mean? Like, and equally, if you are older, if you are in your 40s and what do people in their 40s wear? I don't know, maybe decent clothing, whatever decent clothing is, right? Maybe I'm not in the 40s, but that's not me. But I say we because I think I don't really dress very young. I think I don't, but also I think I don't really follow what's in style. Sometimes I do if I feel like it appeals to me, but most of the time I just wear what I want rather. So let's say in the 40s, people are wearing decent things, whatever that is, right? But you want to wear those baggy jeans and you want to wear the crop tops, which, funny enough, I never used to wear as many crop tops as I do now. Like when I was in my teens and early 20s, I didn't wear crop tops the way that I do now. But that's a difference for a different reason. It's just that I didn't want people to see my unpallid cells car, and I didn't want to have to talk about it. I didn't want to have to stick out like, whoa, what's that? What's that on there? So that's why I didn't do it then. But anyway, point is, I think dress your age. Mm. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with dressing your age. But again, if you feel comfortable dressing your age, 100% go for it. It's a case of just wear whatever you like, isn't it? Um, that brown outfit you wore the other day was on point. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love wearing it. Listen, that's one of the 10 things that I wear in the winter. It's a two-piece co-ord, and I need more of those in every color. Like I think I should just be wearing, not maybe not now because it's getting warmer, so it would make sense. But if I was streaming every day in the winter, I'd have that brown one. I'd have black. I would have a wine colored one because it's one of my favorite colors, or it used to be. I don't think I wear that anymore that much. Um, all the colors. I'd have all the colors. But you know what happened? I bought it a while ago, right? This feels like it's not even sitting right. I bought it a while ago and then I wasn't sure about it, but the reviews seemed good, so I bought it. And then after maybe 2 months or so of wearing it, I was like, yeah. Yeah, no, I need another one. So I went back to get another one, and I promise you, the price had tripled. And I'm not about to spend almost upwards of £70 to get another one. Like, that's not happening. Not at this point in time, anyway. So I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna only ever gonna have the brown one. For now. Let me not manifest not having extra budget for now. When I have extra budget, 100% I'm gonna go buy. I really wanted the wine one. I really wanted that color. And there was another color that I liked, maybe beige-ish or something. I don't know. I didn't really like the idea of a black one of that. I feel like it wouldn't do what it's supposed to do. But yeah, fashion rules, throw them away. They're a marketing trap. Wear what you like. Let's see, end that poll. Um, yeah, why after Labor Day? Definitely. Yeah. So you're in agreement with me, yeah. Um, let's see. Oh, look, it didn't dictate properly. It's saying no white, it's after Labor Day. It's supposed to be no white after Labor Day, but okay, cool. Fine, whatever. So the next unpopular opinion is being blind isn't the barrier, people's assumptions are. So whilst I, bang on about why being blind isn't the barrier, maybe you can tell me what's the most frustrating assumption that you have faced? What's the most frustrating assumption that you have faced in your life? It could be about anything about you, like what's something that has really like that's not true. You can't just assume that. But yeah, being blind is not the barrier, people's opinions is. And for me, I would say really when it comes to simple things like when you put yourself forward, I'm talking about me, my experience, when I put myself forward for certain jobs, I think a lot of people, is that light still on? I can't even tell. Let me, okay, it is. Okay, it is. My eye is struggling. Um, Speaking about myself specifically, when I put myself forward for certain jobs and roles out there, I think people struggle believing that, yeah, I can do that role because it might be something traditionally visual, and it's like, how are you going to do that then? But if I say that I can, then I can, you know? If I say that I know how to, then I know how to. If I say that I know how to find a way around it with the right support, and this is the support that I need, then I know what I'm doing. But yeah, one struggle for me has been other people's opinions rather than me just existing and being visually impaired out there in the world. So, other opinions or assumptions of whether or not I'm able to or can do stuff. So, this really comes in also in like how we are raised, like in ableism is there. Just as I talked to you guys about this show that I was watching Kenny review, why did the happy ending for the blind character have to be that she was cured from her blindness? Why could the happy ending not be that she is well accepted, she is loved, she found the love of her life, the love of her life found her? Wait, no, and he found the love of his life. You know what I mean? She found the love of her life, and the other person found the love of his life. Why couldn't it just be like that? And that's the end for that storyline or story arc. Like, why did it have to be? By the way, she's cured. She's cured. So everyone's a lot happier now because, phew, he doesn't have to do all those descriptions and describing that he does for her. He doesn't have to do things like out of order. So it's a lot that's out there, and it's in the media, it's in other people's assumptions, opinions, and it's built in everything that we do and every day that we live. And it would be better if we all didn't see that as a barrier, if we all didn't see blindness, disability, whatever, as a barrier, if we all didn't assume things about people because of their disability. But yeah, so the next one is um, not every blind person wants to overcome. Some of us just want to live. Literally, I just talked about the lady. Oh, go back to that. That example, we don't all want to overcome. We don't all want to be like, woo, despite, and in spite of my blindness, I am doing things. I can do this, I can do that. It's not all just about inspiration. It's not about overcoming your blindness or your disability and doing things. It's literally about just existing and accepting yourself as you are and continuing life and other people accepting it too. It's about that. So, being blind or people who are disabled, we don't all want to overcome our disability. We just want to live and exist. Let's see. So yeah, like I don't know, have you ever felt, and you can tell me this in the chat if you feel comfortable saying, but have you ever felt like people only value you just because you are resilient? Because I think that's something we talk about a lot as well, resilience. Like resilience is toxic. I did a Get Ready With Me where I just riffed on resilience and how toxic it can be, the word resilient in relation to disability. I need to find it. I don't know if it's still up there. The video might still be up. If it's not, I'll put it back up because honestly, it can be so difficult. It can be so hard to go through your life thinking you just have to be tough. You have to be tough and get through things and get past things. And that's just what. Meanwhile, that's what the cards you're dealt with in life. Like, what other choice do you really have as a disabled person? What other choice do you have? Are we to give up? Are we to just be like, well, that's that then. We can't do things. That's that then. Are we, do you know what I mean? So resilience is and can be toxic, but it's also empowering. So it's a tricky balance. But yeah, we don't all just want to be like, "Ooh, we have overcome. We shall overcome." But it's not about that we've overcome. It's about existing and being yourself. I don't know. Have you ever felt, if you're comfortable to share, felt like you have only been valued for your resilience? Opinion number 7. We're nearly there. We've got 10 opinions. So opinion number 7 is your child knowing you're human is better than them thinking you're perfect. Hello. Hello. Your child knowing you're human is better than them thinking you're perfect. And honestly, I would say like just having a disability has played a big part in how I parent my children. Let's put it that way. So they know humans are humans and no person out there is perfect. And they just know how to love someone um, in as who they are. If that I was going to say in spite of their imperfections, but love their imperfections too. So yeah, they just learned how to appreciate a human for being a human. And something that one thing or one trick that I did, and it's because I read somewhere that it's supposed to help children be okay with making mistakes. So I started doing this from an early on age, is I would purposefully say the wrong word. I still do that today, or pretend to forget something, or fall over, trip, something like that. I don't do the tripping thing, but I do the forgetting words. And the fall over one is something that I read, but I took it and interpreted into my own way. But the fall over one was about helping babies feel comfortable with learning how to walk and how much they fall over when they learn how to walk. So it's like, whoops, daisy. It's like things happen. So maybe dropping things, just being an imperfect human, like, and they'll understand that, hey, I did this. Okay, nobody's perfect. So I just have to like bounce back and recover from it, you know. So yeah, when having your child know that, when your child knows or your children knows, children know, not knows, children know that you're not perfect is really, really important. It's more important for them to accept who they are and who you are. It helps them accept themselves and helps them to have a better, more well-rounded picture or view or perception of the world, of people out there. Just be more accepting, you know, give people more grace and that sort of thing, because nobody is perfect. Absolutely nobody is perfect. So yeah, um I know as parents, as parents, we all want our children to have the best and do the best and be the best and so on and so forth. But I think modeling that you are the best and you never do anything wrong is not right because it puts more pressure on them and it makes them less balanced. So just let them know it's okay. People make mistakes, including, oh my gosh, my mommy and daddy, they did this. Let me help them. Oh, you forgot this, mommy. That's one of my favorite things to do, like pretend I forgot something. Oh, you forgot this. Or I say, oh, I'll say the wrong word. Oh, pass me the I don't know, pass me the cup. Do you mean the flask? Yes, the flask. Thank you. You are so smart. That's what I mean. Pass me the flask, please. You know, that sort of thing. That's how I sort of model that I'm not perfect and nobody is, and I'm still getting on with life. And that has been super helpful with me having a disability, with me not seeing. Because then it's like, okay, yeah, no, because mommy is like this, mommy can't see this, mommy can't see that. And they don't just see me as someone who can't see things, and that's my imperfection. Do you see what I mean? They just see it as part of life and part of who I am. It's not an imperfection. What they might see as a mistake is maybe, you know, the words when I mix things up, whatever, like, oh, you get mixed up all the time. Like, yes, I do. My brain does get mixed up all the time. Oh dear. And we all laugh and smile about it and it's fine. But yeah, just not to put a focus on I'm so perfect. It's just this one thing I wish I could fix, which is my eyesight, but I'm so perfect. Do you see what I mean? Like, do you see where I'm going with this? But yeah, it's something maybe I can talk about in more detail a bit later on. So the next one is oh, there was a thingy. There was a poll for this one, but we'll just skip it. We'll talk parenting in another stream. Opinion 8. Makeup isn't shallow, it's a tool of expression and power. So, what is your go to product that makes you feel like you? Is it shoes? Is it a t shirt? Is it hair? Is it perfume, like a fragrance? Is it I don't know what else. Lotion, skincare, a product, something with tech. Like, what's a product that, what's your go to product that makes you feel like you? So, makeup isn't shallow. I do my makeup a lot around here. Like, I'm always doing my makeup, and um, it can be a bit confusing because it can be like, oh, what's the point? You can't see yourself. Why are you engaging in these I don't know, in these shallow activities and these shallow things, but it's not. It's really just part of me and confidence and maintaining my confidence and part of my self care. Like it's deeper than that, you know? Um, so, yeah, what's one sort of product or one thing that you, what's your go to product? What's the question again? What's your go to product? What's your- I need to be putting up the polls. The polls need to be going up because clearly maintaining my train of thought is a whole challenge. But yeah, what's your go-to product that makes you feel like you? I'm gonna use this to kind of see what I'm doing on here. Whoops. Yeah, makeup isn't shallow. Makeup is not shallow at all. It's many things, and I know for some people it could be about that. Definitely, it could be about looks, it could be about appearance, it could be, but for me it's really not, and for many of us it's really not. So yeah, it's expression, it's art, it's art, it's self-care, it's so many things. But yeah, okay, opinion 9, we've got two more. Blindness doesn't make me inspirational, it makes you uncomfortable. So if you are uncomfortable because I am blind, or because if you're, I don't know, like, how do I explain this? Being blind, right, just as a person existing, it doesn't mean that I'm inspirational. It doesn't. If you can find inspiration in what I do in my existence in one way or another, then that's brilliant. But it shouldn't be just because I'm visually impaired and I'm overcoming. Do you see what I mean? It's not about that, and that's not what I do here. What I do here is I show the why can't I find that word? You know when you're saying like the things, the breath. I don't mean the breath, the scope, I guess, but it's not scope either. Um, of what a whole person is, what a whole person is along with their disability, right? So that's what I do on here. It shouldn't be, oh, she's blind and wow, she overcame and she does this anyway. Wow, and she climbed Mount Everest. I don't know, I said that one because I can't. I can't do, well, at the moment I don't have the skills to do that. I don't. But it's really about just existing and accepting a person and enjoying a person's existence and whole personality, rather than me being blind as the focus, because it's part of me. Everything I talk about is through that lens because I am, but it's more, there's more to me than that. So yeah. Um but yeah, okay, so the final one is being blind doesn't mean, ooh, sorry, it scrolled away. Goodness gracious me. Let me put the poll first. Let me put the poll. Oh, gosh, knocked into the thing, into one of the lights again. The poll first. I skipped a couple polls there because I was like, I'm taking too long. I'm taking too long on this. Um, how often do you see accessibility in your daily life? Rarely, rarely. Sometimes, sometimes, two more options. Often, often, often. What even is accessibility? So fingers crossed that poll came up. Fingers crossed that poll came up properly, because the last time I did, I used the speech to text thing and it didn't really capture what I was saying properly, but hopefully this one did. Um, but yeah, I would say drop the wildest thing that someone had said about, if you, about you. What's the wildest thing that someone said about you? And if you have a disability, what's the wildest thing that somebody said about your disability? So back to the unpopular opinion, which is being blind doesn't mean I need help. It means you need to catch up with accessibility. Let's deep that for a second. Being blind doesn't mean that I need help. It means, and when I say you, I don't mean you specifically, you this person, you the person watching. I just mean the world altogether. I'm looking for my tissue because I feel like my nose is starting to run again. Oh my gosh. Why? 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 Put it over here. I feel like every time, every every time I start this one of these challenges, it just has to be some ailment. It just has to be some ailment that comes at me. Like, why? But yeah, let me see. Yeah, so being blind doesn't mean that let me read that properly again because I have my own way of saying things in my head. Um so yeah, I wasn't really talking about you who's watching, but again, it's literally about society out there. So it's about all of us. Like, I'm part of society. Um, it doesn't mean that I need help. Like, us blind people or disabled people, it doesn't mean that we need help. It just means that we need better accessibility out there in the world. Honestly, it means, going to a restaurant, it doesn't mean that I have to have somebody there to help me read the menu. You know, I should be able to do it myself if it's accessible. And one way to do that is to just have electronic accessible menus. Like, I did see this app though. I want to try using it. Is it called Speechify? Speechify, right? I'm gonna download it and try it ASAP. Um, but what I've seen it does is you take a picture and you just click, apparently there's a play button somewhere on there. Click the play button, it reads it. That means it can read literally anything. Do you know how amazing that'll be for me? So I definitely want to get that app and try it. But yeah, being blind. So if I went to a restaurant, we'll stick to the restaurant idea before I start giving more examples. Let's just stick to the one idea. Go into a restaurant, find the restaurant, find my seat, the usual way. Accessibility comes into play there as well. Like, I should be able to find my way around, with the person guiding me, you know the staff should be trained, like, oh, look, that's a visually impaired person, I just need to say X, Y, and Z, or let them know X, Y, and Z. Simple accessibility. Once I find my seat, then I can read my menu, and maybe I'll try the Speechify thing. So the menu, one option could be Braille, which not all of us read Braille. It's great when restaurants think to put Braille on their menus, and I know a few have. But not all of us blind people read Braille. So another thing to consider is like contrast, like large print, contrast on the menu, just little bits and bobs, things like that. But the best thing for me is for a way for the menu to be, for other people rather like me, is for a menu to be electronically readable. So not all of us can read Braille, but we can all use electronics. I feel like we all can, but most of us can. Most of us know how to use tech to access things. So just have an accessible way for tech to access it. But that Speechify app, definitely use it. I know it's good. I think the founder, or are they called founders? The people who, anyway, the founder of the app. I believe he has dyslexia, so he found it really helpful, or he thought an app like that would be super helpful for that reason, because reading text is an issue, so it's challenging rather. So, yeah, I need to try that app. But let's see. Um, let's see. Oh no, sorry. Let's see what you have voted. Let's just end that poll because we're coming up to the end of the stream. Thank you so much for listening to me, you guys. Really rarely and sometimes, and that's not good enough, is it, guys? Really rarely and sometimes do we see accessibility when we're out and about in public. So, not good enough. We can do better, right? We can do better. And I've just named, one very simple example. There's so many. There's playgrounds. Let me not get carried away. I just said I'm not going to talk about so many different things. So, yeah, another time. Accessibility can be a whole other stream, probably. So yeah, let me see what else I've got on here that I wanted to ask you guys, if I have anything at all, actually. Um, Okay, so that's everything. That is everything. I think, as you can see me, I'm trying to scan and like skip a couple things. It's like I've been on here like really long already. This is already what's 78 minutes? 1 hour and 18 minutes. Uh, if there's anything, if you're new here, I can't do maths. If you're new here, I can't do maths. Mathematics, phew, mm-mm. That train left. But yeah, so that's 1 hour and a bit. And it was supposed to be half the time, like 20 to 30 minutes. So I need to work on just being more concise. And I say that in the most loving way towards myself. I'm not saying this to be critical to myself, because I'm always saying you need to love yourself, give yourself grace, appreciate yourself, and all these things. So yeah, I need to work on being more concise with these things, with these streams. But you know what? Thank you so much for thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to the stream. Thank you for voting. Thank you for participating. Thank you for being you. You are awesome. Um, and that's it today. Like, today's opinions, they might not be for everyone, and they might be for some people. Some of you maybe agreed with them, maybe you didn't, I don't know, but it's my truth. They're all my truths. And so I think it's really important, like I said earlier, to just say and speak your truth. And some of you agreed as well, you know, that's when you feel the most confident, and so on and so forth. So it's really important to stay true to yourself, and give yourself grace, and follow your passion and purpose, and so on and so forth. And that's the way to true confidence, just being yourself, just be you. Right. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. I have a what do you call it, a schedule for tomorrow, like a topic scheduled for tomorrow, but I won't say what it is just yet, just in case I do end up having to do an impromptu live stream instead. It's Easter break, so the kids are at home for this week, so it's going to be a little bit tricky to stick to a schedule, as it were. Um, so yeah, we'll see. But I'll see you tomorrow. Either way, I'll have something to chat about. I always do. I will have something to chat about, even when it's like a random one, when I'm keep me company whilst I do X, Y, and Z situation. But yeah, thank you so much. Don't forget to like this stream if you haven't already. Share this stream, so other people can also join in on the conversation. And if you're watching this on playback and you got all the way here this far, wow, thank you. Thank you. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. And as always, as we say on Live Out Loud, right? Embrace your uniqueness, because your uniqueness is your superpower. Okay, live out loud, be bold, be yourself, and catch you guys next time. Bye. Bye. I got to the end of the stream. What? I did it. We did it. We did it. But yeah, I'm just gonna put the, what do you call this thing? The playback, the outro, the thingamabob music on if I can. It has been a minute. It has been a minute since I live streamed. So it's taking me a minute to recover. Baby, won't you keep me company? All right, bye. You guys, I'm nearly knocking over the thing by now, so I'm going. I am going. Bye, guys.